Hi guys! Okay, today's workout is going to be a shoulder workout, body weight only. You can see behind me, I'm going to be using this chair. The exercise is going to be 5 main exercises, 30 seconds of work, and then on to the next one with 30 seconds in between. So this will take you 10 minutes. To finish, I will be just doing a few bent over row sort of positions to hit the rear delts, and that should take you just less than 4 minutes to finish off with that one. So about 15 minutes in total for this workout. So yeah, I've got my feet on a chair. You can do this with no chair on the ground. You'll see what I mean when I start. So the pike position, etc. You can do it from the floor, of course, but I'm just doing it from a chair to make it that little bit harder. So yeah, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds rest, on to the next exercise. All right, let's get started, guys. Okay guys, getting into position in a downward press up pike. So I'm trying to keep my neck in line with my spine. The reason I'm up in the pike position is really just to load weight on my shoulders that little bit more. Legs are nice and straight, trying to keep that back as straight as possible, lowering the forehead. Trying to keep the elbows as soft as possible on the way up, so not needing to lock out. Next exercise again will be in the pike position, but it will be shoulder taps, so opposite hand to opposite shoulder tap and switch sides. Any issues with shoulders, I would definitely recommend coming down and doing them not on the chair, just so that there is less weight and stress on the shoulders. Trying to keep your gaze through the arms and down towards the floor ever so slightly. Now you're trying to stop your hips from swaying. However, when you're up on the chair, it's actually a lot harder compared to when you're on the floor. But you're trying to resist any movement of the hips. Okay, so the next exercise will be press-ups, decline press-ups, because my feet are still going to be on the chair. So just your average press-ups, but again with that elevated foot position, it's putting a little bit more pressure on the shoulders. The key here is to keep your thighs nice and tight. Otherwise your lower back will drop. Okay, so you're trying to go down in a straight line and looking straight down at the form front. Just going into downward dog when I sort of need a rest on my arms rather than coming out of the position completely. Okay, so we're on to the shoulder taps again. However, this time we're not in the pike position, we're in just the elevated foot position. So any wrist issues, etc., maybe leave this one out or just go into a plank and hold that. But this is quite a lot of weight bearing on the wrists, especially when you turn to the side. And again, trying to resist the movement in the hips. But it's definitely harder when your feet are up on the chair. Okay guys, last one. We are on to our plank position with foot still elevated, and we're going to go side plank and into the opposite side plank. So try and open up the chest, push the palm really into the floor here. Okay, make sure you're steady before you lift that hand in the air. And this is your last exercise, guys. We're just going to finish off with some shoulder mobility exercises. Again, no weight, and it should take you no more than 3 or 4 minutes. Okay guys, here we go. We are into our Ys, as I call them. Form of Y, the palms are facing each other, and we will be doing this again with the palms facing the floor. But for now, palms facing each other, we're really going to squeeze at the top. This can be quite an easy exercise, but if you're really squeezing, trying to reach, it really works on your shoulder mobility. Okay, 10-second rest, we're into some external rotation. So just get that 10-second rest to reset and start bringing palms up, but trying to keep the upper arms as high as possible, really squeezing through the top of the back. And trying to keep that head in line with the spine. Okay, so we're into these Ys again. This time the palms are going to be facing the floor. So yeah, really try and reach up and hold even for half a second. That little bit at the top, that squeeze. Good, try and lengthen throughout when you're doing these. Good work. Okay, so we are on to our last exercise here. Some raises to hit the rear delts. Okay, we're going to go into that bent over row position, as I always sort of refer to, but it will be targeting the back of the shoulders, also the upper back. These are great for your upper back as well, help shape the upper back. Okay, so rear delt raises. You can do these different hand positions, by the way, but for this one I'm doing palms away. You can also do palms facing the floor. You can also do palms facing away the opposite direction. Okay, so really focus on that squeeze at the top. That's the most important part of this move. And yeah, guys, that is your workout done. If you wish, you can repeat this last bit of shoulder mobility again. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.